It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith here. Tonight, Game 5 in this conference finals match. Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Detroit Pistons at their home, the Palace of Auburn Hills. Looking at the Pistons, an impressive performance for them in Game 4, winning on the road. Now back on their home court, they're looking to take advantage. And tonight, a do-or-die game. Shaq, what can a team with its back against the wall do to shift the momentum in this series?
You just got to remember what you work hard for all season. Let that fuel your passion and play like there's no tomorrow.
Ooh.
No tomorrow. No tomorrow.
If there is no tomorrow,
why would you play?
We've got a lot of issues.
Because if you don't win, there won't be a tomorrow.
I'm going to tell her this. If there's no tomorrow, I'm not playing hard. Because you want to win, the hustle plays though. And every 50-50 loose ball is really key. But again, if there's no tomorrow, I'm going out on the beach and hanging out and having a good time if there's no tomorrow.
But that's the question. If this is like, say this is Thursday.
Right.
And there's no tomorrow.
Right.
Is tomorrow still Friday? Or is there no Friday?
No, you're just talking about the day before tomorrow. Another case.
Ooh.
Think about it, Ernie. Think about it.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I'd rather not think about it.
Kevin?
I'd rather go to Kevin Harlan. Yeah.
That's a new movie.
There's something in their cup, Kevin, and I'm not drinking it.
It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals with the series at 3-1, and a spot in the finals could be had tonight. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to NBA playoff action here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Detroit Pistons preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. And, folks, Aaron Brooks is out with the injury. That's a tough loss there.
Kevin, when you consider this injury that he has now, I mean, it's pretty clear. He's going to miss the rest of the playoffs.
And before this game gets going, let's check out our Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Stan Van Gundy. David.
Well, guys, he has an admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient offense played by today's opponent. He told me that the thing about this team is that they are so good at identifying the weak spots in an opponent, and they come at you in multiple ways depending on where those weak spots are. He said, we've got to be ready for everything. Pretty tall order. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. The Pistons to start out. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Indiana. Teague and Monte are the guard set. George and Young are the forwards. And it's Jefferson in at the 5 spot. Teague kicks to Ellis. Here's Young. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Young is often overmatched because he's not as big as other power forwards, but he still finishes inside at a high rate.
Caldwell Pope passes to Drummond. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Prez with the ball. He's against Young. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the evening. Here's Teague. outside, George. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
George doesn't mind taking advantage of every chance to knock down the mid-range jump shot.
There's the screen. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Nobody near George. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And so it's Indiana with it. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. The shot's good on the assist by George. Ellis has got his first basket of the night.
And when Paul George sees an open teammate, he doesn't hesitate. I mean, he quickly gets the ball out of his hands. It doesn't stick with him.
And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
You know what? Trying to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Ellis against Caldwell Pope. Ellis dishes to George. Feeds it to Teague. From 18 feet away. Count that one. Teague's got his first bucket in this one.
And you could tell Teague was looking for a shot on that play. Always had his hands up, ready to catch and fire.
Teague on the double team. Smith kicks to Caldwell Pope. Drills the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
And that's got to be part of the game plan. Use his range to really stretch out that deep.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
How about the vision of Ellis? Nice job finding guys in their spots.
Pass to Prez. Takes a three. And another three for Detroit.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Teague kicks to Ellis. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Lets it go with a three. The shot missing. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Andre Drummond, a bucket on the assist from Prez. Prez has got his third assist on the night. Pacers trail by 3. George with the ball. Here's Teague. It's rebounded by Prez.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Caldwell Pope laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's tipped.
And you gotta respect the D. Prez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
Fades. No good off the front iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
George, no good. Detroit leading by 5. Prez kicks to Smith. To the inside. Young with the steal. Shot to stop the run. And George with the stuff.
Boy, that whole sequence just sums up some of the best parts of it.
No easy buckets now. Hustle up. Our defense has got to do a better job checking George. He cannot touch the ball. You hear me? Deny him the rock and take him out of this game. Defense, fellas. Defense. Come on now. Let's go.
Rebounders in this year's playoffs. Number 1, Andre Drummond, and of course, Prez.
Rebounding always one of the fun parts of the game for me to watch, and it's really impressive to see these guys fight through crowds to come up with the loose ball, the extra possession for their team.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pistons leading by 3. Down low. Here's Drummond. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That one is off. A different look here for Detroit. Morris is checked in for Harris. Stanley Johnson comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's McCallum in for Ish Smith. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Young. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for T. The Pacers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Down the first one.
And Stuckey is a guy who does a bit of a small version of stat sheet stuff, and he gives you points, rebounds, and assists.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Drummond.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's McCallum to the paint. Here's Prez, and he converts the layup. Prez has got 5.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Love the tenacity from Miles, just simply skying up and finishing strong inside.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Now here's Prez. He has 5. And McCallum kicks to Prez. It's stolen by Allen. Nelson, the pass to Miles. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Better than that. Pick it up, you've got to be careful when guarding Miles now. He's brilliant at drawing contact.
The Pacers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He's perfect from the line this time. The Pistons trailer. Johnson outside. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Allen. On the wing, Stuckey. He's guarded by Johnson. Turner with the screen. Takes the 3. Out to Stuckey. Back to Allen. Tries again. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Allen's got his first points of the game.
And the hustle from Allen. I mean, this guy just does not quit on the glass.
Prez. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Stuckey dishes to Turner. Back to Stuckey. Shoots a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers. Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, really love the poise that Prez plays with, earning these calls because of how physical he is against the defense.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pacers?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
Excellent game we've seen from Prez. Already with 8 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Allen kicks to Stuckey. Nelson, the pass to Allen. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. McCallum dishes to Johnson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Morris with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Stuckey. From deep, Miles. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson kicks to Prez. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And it's easy to admire Prez, a gifted player with a tremendous drive to be as good as he can possibly be.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw good from Prez. And it's tied up with that one. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here is Stuckey. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And, you know, that's where Stuckey operates best. I mean, the mid-range area is his comfort zone.
In a high-scoring first quarter, both teams really filling. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Drummond. Prez comes in for Lure. Harris is checked in for Bielitsa. And it's Stanley Johnson in for Ish Smith. Indiana also making some changes. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Young. Stuckey comes in for Ellis. And Nelson is subbed in for Jeff Teague. On the court right now for the Pacers. Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Turner is out there with C.J. Miles. And it's Nelson in at the point guard. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Pacers was terrific. He scored 26 points and caused real problems for shooters with his shot blocking. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks for the report, David. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on George.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
For Detroit, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Prez.
We're over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort, but I know we could be doing so much better on offense. All right, I want us taking advantage of this offensive mismatch and playing through our man right now, okay?
To the postseason scoring leaders. Prez is second.
Well, he's almost unstoppable. He's got so many different ways he can hurt you and put the ball in the basket. And it seems as though he raises his level during the postseason.
Caldwell Pope against Nelson. He dishes it to Stuckey. Back to Nelson. Fires the 3. Nelson with another miss.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Harris. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Miles, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. That free throw missing.
And Miles is a pretty well-rounded player. I mean, he's a guy who scores at a fairly efficient clip and can defend multiple positions pretty well.
The Pacers making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Harris kicks to Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Prez. The three. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's Caldwell Pope, and taken away by Ellis. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pacers lead by 7. And now we'll send it up.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Got a double-double already at halftime. What can you say about how you started?
It feels good. It feels good. I think I came out with some great energy, and that was why I was able to keep things going for us, early on. I just want to make sure I keep that same energy going into the final 2 quarters out there,
Yes, I do. Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. All right, back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break.
All right, come on, guys. Shake it off. Our defense has got to do a better job checking George. How many times do I have to repeat myself? He cannot touch the ball. You hear me? I want us to deny him the basketball. Work hard and stay on top of him. Pressure's on them, gentlemen. Make them earn every single point.
Welcome back, everyone. The lights of Motown reflecting brightly off the Detroit River. And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
On the wings, Caldwell Pope and Harris. Prez out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Smith in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Here's the screen. It's stolen by T. And Young kicks to T. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Teague's got 6.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
To the middle from 13. And it's Drummond missing. Pacers leading by 11. Ellis, the pass to Teague. George sets a screen for Teague. Inside, here's Jefferson, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And that's now 9 points for Al Jefferson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pacers foul. Al Jefferson. First personal foul, teams first.
Pistons have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Free throw, good, Drummond. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Jefferson. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2. Free throw good, Jefferson.
Excellent night from Jefferson. 12 points and a block. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even 1 missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys. And Prez is the last guy you want to let get hot if you are the defense. When he's scoring like this, the D is in trouble.
Pass to George. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Paul George.
You know, George has a pretty quiet way about him. He's not a very...
Come on, let's go. Our defense has got to do a better.
Looks, they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Prez dishes to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And finished off by Prez.
And Prez just rocking the rim on that one. He is an outstanding dunker.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Pistons trail by 12. Now the feed to Harris. Down low, here's Prez. No good, shot missing. Good defensive work there by Young. And here's George for 3. Up again. Young on the follow. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Pistons. Allen's checked in for the Pacers. To the middle, it's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second, Andre Drummond.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
Comes the basket, whistle blows, and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Pacers foul. Monte Ellis. First personal foul, team's third.
The Pistons have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. That free throw good from Prez. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Ellis with the screen for George. A steal. One-on-one fast break. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's Ellis. He has 7. A Again, the miss by Ellis.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Smith kicks to Caldwell Pope. Drummond with a screen on Ellis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
The Pacers making a switch here. Miles is checked in. Pacers leading by 8. Ellis kicks to Miles. And there's the pass to Allen. Young passes to Teague. Back to Young. Outside for Miles. Ellis down low. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Prez kicks to Smith. Down low. Deflects the pass. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Ellis can't get that one to fall either.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Smith. Inside, Prez dishes to Drummond. Stolen by Allen. Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Ellis. And Young with the basket on the assist by Ellis. That's 10 points for Thaddeus Young. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Charity strike shot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new... 1:29 left to play here in the third. Smith against Teague. He feeds it to Miles. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play.
One shot.
Prez picks one up.
Take a look here at what Miles has been doing. 12 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
And he hasn't been afraid to draw a little bit of contact on his way to the basket. Some guys shy away from that.
Smith the pass to Prez. Teague on the double team. Out to Morris. Shot to stop the run. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one. Pacers leading by 12. Teague kicks to Stuckey. 50 seconds left in the third. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Well, it's simply been an awful quarter. I mean, terrible ball security. They've actually handled that thing like it's got leprosy. Take care of it.
Ouch. Leprosy.
Detroit making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Jefferson. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Jefferson's got 14.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Prez with the ball. Picked up by Turner. To the inside. Here's Prez. Good work defensively by Turner. Teague. No good on that one. you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. Perez is checked in for Hill. Pistons trail by 7, and so in the game for the Pacers. Young and Turner up front. Stuckey and George make up the perimeter, and it's Ellis at the point. Here's Perez. Off the left rim and out. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They get it back, and it's sent back by Drummond. And he recovers it.
Just absolute domination in this one for Young. 8 rebounds, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor. And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Drummond a screen. Caldwell Pope with it, picked up by Ellis. Nice ball movement by Detroit from downtown. Goes back up. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Perez.
And Perez is all hustle, throwing himself on the offensive glass and then coming away with an important second chance opportunity.
Stuckey outside and taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. 8 feet away. And Caldwell Pope finishes inside. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points for the quarter.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
And George kicks to Turner. To the inside. And it's sent back by Drummond. Pistons trailed by 4. Stolen by Ellis. On the wing, George. Back to Ellis. It's tipped. Now Caldwell Pope. Down low. Here's Perez. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
That free throw good from Perez. The Pistons making a change here. Smith is checked in. And Indiana with a change here too. Teague's checked in. So he gets them both. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Young, right side. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Down low, Perez. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's tremendous work inside from Perez, just taking it to the defense and easily earning the call.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Here's T. Kicks to Ellis. Screen by Young. Off the pick. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Perez dishes to Smith. Feeds to Drummond. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Over in the corner, Perez. Shot clock at 5. Harris. Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner. One drops. He ties it up.
They've struggled against him in this one. Just no answer for Harris. He has 8 points and a steal.
And he's really put together a nice combination of points at the free throw line, but also getting the assist.
Can you say fundamentals clinic, guys?
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Teague, the pass to Young. Turner with the screen. To end the drought. And it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Smith kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Smith. Inside. Drummond dishes to Prez. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Prez. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That free throw good from Prez. Both free throws good from Prez. Indiana trailing here. And here's George. To the paint. Got a hand on it. Turner passes to Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith.
I'm Prez.
That's foul number 2
I
for
approve
him.
that steal. Presidential pardon.
Here's Ellis. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Smith kicks to Drummond. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And Smith is really gifted at how he swings the ball around to that open man. He's an outstanding point guard, always looking to get the ball to the open gap.
Jefferson's checked in for Indiana. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And Drummond kicks to Harris. Dishes it to Prez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Thaddeus Young using that expansive wingspan to put that shot in reverse.
Prez kicks to Smith.
Two shots.
He's off on the first.
Boy, and at only 6 feet tall, Smith uses that blazing speed of his to keep defenses off balance. Good luck trying to stay in front of him.
And he's good on the second.
His one miss there could be important. There's a big difference, a huge difference between a 2-point lead and a 3-point lead.
Here's Jefferson. Yes, and the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
And that one falls for Jefferson. Detroit's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Smith. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. Here's Drummond. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Been a solid outing for Drummond. He has 11 points, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
You got that right. He's giving them serious doubts about bringing the ball to the rim.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Teague with the ball. Ellis outside. Lock at 6. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ellis demanding the ball in a big moment and just doing his thing out there. Looks comfortable the tighter the game is.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. It'll be Perez shooting. It's on Thaddeus Young. And that one misses. Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Ellis kicks to Jefferson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Again, Young missing. The Pistons have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Caldwell Pope pushes to Drummond. Fades back. The second effort. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Free throw good, Drummond.
Those and ones can be really critical moments in a tight game like this one.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's Teague. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the middle. Out to Smith. Here's Perez. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. From 10 feet out, it's stolen by Teague. Now the Pacers moving it up. Teague with the ball. The shot missing. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Here's Perez. This now to Drummond. Got a piece of it. Smith the pass to Perez. On the wing, shoots from the baseline. Second chance effort, connects.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trading.
Look here, guys. This is what we live for. We've battled all night, and now it's crunch time. I want Drummond matched up with him. Do not let up. I want to make it hard for him on every single possession.
Let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk.
Losing by 6. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
George, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
That was for
you. Timeout called the Pacers. They trail by 8. 9 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of here.
Nelson kicks to Miles. Stuckey for 3. They get it back. And so it's Detroit with the W. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win casts the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all. You're right. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much. Hey, congrats on the win. What is it going to take to keep playing this way going forward?
You know, just us keeping it simple and not trying to force things. When we look too far ahead or don't play at our pace or get caught up in what the other team is trying to dictate, those are other things that throw us off our game. And tonight, we stayed away from all that, and it served us well.
It served you with the W, man.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for your time. Congratulations.
All right, now.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, we're ready to present our Jordan player of the game. Prez really answered the bell in the 4th quarter. He got into attack mode early. That fired up his teammates. End of story.
When you talk about rebounding, 20 is one of those magical numbers that tells you that a player had a truly special game. I think he had in his head that every single rebound was going to be his. And you know what? Most of them were.
This was the game they had to have, and he was the guy to get it for them. Home fans gave him a big boost as well. I know their energy really fed into that, but more than anything else, it was his grit and determination that assured this series would not end here tonight.
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more coming your way. For Shaq, for Kenny, Ernie Johnson. See you later, everybody.